Oh my gosh.
Holy moly.
That's so cool. Wow.
Good morning, Mr. Miyagi. I just want to sniff your butt. Kit Kat, come here, man. Give me your hind end. We'll say a proper good morning. Kit Kat, turn around. Turn around. I can't smell your butt from here. Whoa, crud. You can't smell my butt. That's not the name of the game.
I did think it was pretty funny that Bruno played sniff butt with your mom while she was here.
And just like that, you made it awkward right out of the gate.
You know, I'm good at something.
Hey guys, welcome back to Doss Acres. Our cat's chasing our dog down there. That is our pit bull Catahoula leopard dog mix, and he's pretty stinking tough, but not against old Kit Kat.
Did Kit Kat give you what for?
Well, I let him win, Mom. It's just a thing. Oh yeah, and our animals talk around here. Have I ever told you that? They also pee.
Okay, so here's the thing, guys. Kyle did something super exciting this weekend, and I'm really excited to go see it, but we've got to at least get the birds and the chickens. No, we got to get
the birds and the chickens? Are the chickens not birds?
We got to get the birds and the cats. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, we got some
They're
animals
treats.
that want some treats. We got a little bit earlier start today, so we're going a little out of order, but it's because we're excited. And we have great news, we have great news, we have no news, and we have some news. Those are all real things, and I'm gonna share them all with you.
Okay.
But these guys are ready for their food.
I have funny news for you.
Oh, funny news. This is the cats so patiently waiting on their cat dominium. Makes me very happy. Herc, man, you being patient down there, buddy? Hi, goaty goats.
Hi, chicky chicks. Oh,
Now,
here come the birds.
I know, I was gonna say, once the bird's here that we're letting the chickens out. You bringing down the birds, Bruno, man? Come on, birds. They love getting in that straw. In fact, Dad, Grandpa Doss Farms, and Mom, they came and visited and got some straw to help winterize their place. And go watch their last video. It's pretty stinking funny. I'm sorry in advance if you love my dad and you're a defender of my dad. He had 3 boys so that we could torment him. And I happen to marry an amazing tormentor who fits right in. And she gives him a harder time than any of us.
It's good for him.
It's very good for him. But we like to make his heart skip a beat, play some tricks on him. And my birds did not disappoint, nor did my dog. They were trying to scratch up his new truck. So if you want to see that, have a good laugh, go on over to Grandpa Doss Farms, watch that video. It's pretty cute.
Come on out, everybody.
I cannot tell you the happiness I get from seeing the Bruin man come in here and leaving them alone. He's such a good bird dog, but in a different definition than most people would want a bird dog. Let's see if your birds are getting worms, buddy. Get in here, guineas. They're wanting you to throw some over your shoulder there. We still don't really know what happened to Loretta, guys. She's one of our adults, one of the original 5. And she went missing for just a little bit, and we think she was maybe sitting on a nest. Well, realistically she was. In fact, I think it was up in that wood pile up the hill. And I don't know if a predator got to her or if maybe she got into the pen with Hercules, and you don't want to do that if you're a bird. But her feathers are coming back in. Hopefully she gets a full flume. Is that what it's called?
Flume?
Flume. A flume of feathers.
I didn't know that's what it was called.
If we run with it, it'll be in the cautionary. But yeah, we want that full flume before winter.
Bruno, honey, you don't need to eat all the worms.
Mom. Buck, 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 buck. Buck, 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 buck. Cheep, 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 cheep.
Oh, what a good trip.
I just fit right in. Nom, 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 nom. Silly boy.
Bruno, just leave the worms, man.
I'm happy to report that the Herc man is also doing a great job with the birds outside of his pen. Bruno still gives him a hard time and won't let it down that he is a bird killer. I'm just gonna say it, he is, but that's because they go in his pen. But when he's out here grazing, I have to take a deep breath and watch. He will walk into the chicken run, he'll go past all the birds, and as long as they don't flip him off or something weird, he lets it all be. It's awesome. And hopefully Bruno, when he stays calm, it helps his brother stay calm, doesn't it, buddy?
You know what? I might have forgot to pick eggs yesterday. You sure did.
How many we got?
2.
2. Slowing down just a little bit.
Yeah, we're not getting very many. And
Okay.
honestly, Summer hasn't even laid eggs in a long time.
Probably since the summer. Mr. Meowgie, how are you, buddy? Yes, boy. I hear you, Kit Kat. I know you're so needy. You're so needy. Poor snotty nose boy. I said, Mr. Meowgie. Oh yeah, we like it under the chin there, don't we? Well, you gotta come up here. I'm not airlifting you like Mama. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You know how I get up here. I've already seen you up here twice this morning.
Hi, Mr. Meowgie.
A lot of times if Shannon pets Mr. Meowgie, then Kit Kat gets the hint. He's like, fine, I'll come up. I want attention too. Don't touch him. Don't give in. Resist the temptation. Speaking of temptation, look at that segue. I should shoot commercials for these people. Do you want your treats, boys?
Oh, man. How's your food situation?
I could use a little bit of topping off. They're so cool. I don't know why that fascinates me so much, but I thought about putting, I think we talked about this, I thought about putting little pedestals for them, and I absolutely don't have to. Really? Really? Oh, at least it's on the bottom deck, right? Good job, kitties. We like that stuff, don't we? Now, Herc just asked me a question, babe.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, he says, if you're going up the hill, can we just come with you? Please?
Yeah, why not?
Oh. Koopa Little Mario, it works. Good job on your faces. Good job.
Why
They're
not?
suckers. They're suckers. Come on down here and get this crew.
All right, everybody, come on.
Since we're going to get these guys out, I want to thank you so much. Some of you have sent physical gifts that are aiding us in caring for Luigi and sharing your compassion and your prayers. Y'all have really, really pulled through and been keeping this guy in your heart, been praying for him, and deservedly so. I hate to say it, but he's not recovered. I mean, that's the bottom line. And I, at this point, with a heavy heart but a logical mind.
Did you pee on your leg?
I don't know, can he pee on his own leg up there?
I don't know.
Did you mark your buddy? Was that what you did?
Did you pee on Luigi?
But guys, look, he does well. He's doing well most of the time. He has lost some weight, no doubt in my mind. And his mind is there most all of the time. But we really believe. Mom,
Okay.
Mom.
Okay, stop.
Mom, Herc needs the attention first. Don't touch no goats. Don't talk
Look at
about
my leg.
Luigi. Yeah, well, I had
These
to
were
mark
clean
you.
pants.
Hi, Bubba. Yeah, we're gonna come out. I brought your collar, didn't I?
Did you?
Did it fall out? Oh, man. That's okay. I trust you enough. I'll go up and get your collar here in a minute, okay, buddy? But the Ouija man, we think they are seizures, more or less. And I've looked it up, I've read about it. A lot of you guys have sent information on it. But we came down the other night to feed, and basically he was kind of stuck walking in a circle to the right. And every time he tried to go forward or come get through the gate, it wasn't happening. And it was a heartbreaker. It's hard to see him going through that. The nice thing is he is such a good goat, and he knows and loves us, and he knows that we love him. So I was able to get down and hold him, and he just put all of his body weight into me. And it's a dangerous place to be with a goat. I don't recommend doing it, period, even with goats that you know, because they can get disoriented enough and he doesn't know it's me and start moving around. Needless to say, I ignored my own advice, and I loved on him, and he was really good for me, and I was making eye contact with him, but you could just tell, as well as Shannon and I know him, you could just tell he was not in the right frame of mind.
It's like he goes through spells. He has these like seizure spells.
Yeah, so Hair Bear just got a big stretch on. He's like, I'm ready to go out there. Mm-hmm. So that's the update, guys. At this point, can they run MRIs on goats? Yeah, they can. They can run CAT scans. They can do just about everything they can do to a human, but that doesn't mean it's the right thing to do. And financially, you could bury a lot of money into chasing a solution that is just not there. So I'm not saying that we're not treating him, we're not paying attention, because we are paying attention. And if we see a need where calling the vet can help, and I probably will call the beginning of next week just to kind of let them know what's going on, and if they're like, hey, it could be, da-da-da. But we're riding it out. We're still getting him out to graze, and we're watching him. I think that's better than just forcing him to stay in here and not be mobile. But that is the update on the Weege Man. Oh, I gotta remember. Shannon's trying to tell me I need to stop talking.
No, I was just gonna remind you, we also have been giving him probiotics and a drench to kind of boost his energy after that spell, especially Kyle gave him a drench, and it helped, I feel like, but it's just the spells come and go. Yeah,
it's not really healing anything. It just kind of gives him a charge. It's like probiotics, a boost of energy. It's got nutrients in it, the second one, and he does a really good job. I think he knows we're trying to help him. And so once you administer it, he will actually lick the syringe and get all the rest of it. And so I'm so proud of him, guys. He's been in great spirits, and he's not just given up. He does have to take a few more extra naps than the rest of the goats, but I would too if I was his size. What do you think, buddy? You're keeping an eye on the Weege Man, aren't you? Yeah, he's your good buddy. I know it. Okay, kiddos, we got to go graze and look at some really cool stuff that Mom and Dad did with a buddy. A little help from a friend.
Are you ready to go out, buddy?
Just open the gate. Stop talking about Ouija. Mom, you know, with Ouija being all sick and stuff, I've really had to up my game and be super protective and boss man, right?
Oh,
you know
really?
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, well, Herc is still in charge.
Hang on, I just had to tie my shoes, and then I remembered I don't wear shoes, and so then I grab my hat and we can go.
Hair Bear.
Yeah.
You're cute. Miss Bluesy. She doesn't love being touched on the walkway. Oh, they got to go see if the birds got anything good to eat.
I didn't put any scratch out, so we should be safe there.
My goodness, they just want to eat. Their whole life is about food. Every bit of it. They just want food from one meal to the next.
I kind of don't blame them.
I don't either. Now, if you watch Ouija really closely, especially when he's walking straight, there is a physical attempt on his part. You can see that he's got to work at it. And I do believe it was maybe an injury to his back right leg or his right front leg. Yeah, I said that weird, but you catch my drift. And maybe there's some nerve issues and something's gotten into his brain, because the little butt swirls, I don't know what that's what I'm gonna call them. I make fun of Brunos all the time. They're like calyx right on their butts, where their fur comes together and meets on their hindquarter cheeks. You can actually see that his one on the right is sitting a little bit lower, and that just tells me there's a physical ailment that he's struggling with.
Okay, babe, I am purposefully not looking up the hill, so I don't want you to look up the hill.
Honestly, I did the same. I just watched Hercules.
I think you need to point the camera on us so they can get our reaction when we see it.
Dun, dun, dun. The steers had a good time with us last night too.
Oh my gosh.
Holy moly.
That's so cool. Wow.
Well, guys, we'll show you in the next video what we're oohing and ahhing about. We're just gonna stand here and enjoy. I'm just kidding.
Wow, babe.
Guys, if you've been with us for a while, you know in the last video I cut down 10 trees. I hung 2 of them up out in the woods. It was fun. But overall, we've been doing a lot of work. We had a massive pile up here that I created with a skid steer. Looks like a dozer did it. And I was like, well, it's gonna be 8 months before that pile's gone. Dun, dun, dun. Woo,
even the goats are like, what happened to all of our leaves?
They were like, we were snacking on that.
Oh my goodness, babe.
The big little tractor that could. I tell you what. Guys, this pile, if you're new here, you missed it, sat about 5 feet off of our steer pin gate there, and started there and went all the way over to about where spruce is, and then it came all the way over here to where these stumps are. And in 4 different fires, Stan came over. We cut some of it out because it was too big to light on its own, burned it down here. We got it down small enough and away from the wood line that we decided, hey, get out of the coals, you goof troops. Don't worry, guys, they got hooves, and the charcoal actually neutralizes their bellies a bit. It's good for them.
Don't make it weird, Coop.
Okay, bro. Yeah, if people know what you're doing, that's super disgusting. Yep, don't pet that one.
Nope, don't let him in your face. Wow, like
This guy's was a massive fire. No, by the way, yes, if you're yelling at me, I did not cut all this up for firewood for a fireplace, traditionally. This, however, this is our fireplace. So if it gets burned in a fire and we enjoyed it, and we did, lawn chairs right over there, we had stand out, had a nice big bonfire, it was firewood. So that's firewood, but I've got plenty of firewood. I mean, plenty. Oh, by the way, all that back there, you guys went with me in the last video, and even Stan came over, and we were looking at the ones that I hung up, and he's just looking around, and he's like, dude, if you just want to burn that big pile over there, he's like, you've got firewood for more than 20 years here. I wouldn't even hesitate. And I was like, we're doing it.
Weech man.
Yeah.
Really, right in the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah, we literally sat out here for hours just enjoying this fire last night. It was so warm and so pretty, and I am so impressed with how much of it is gone, babe. This is going to be a little fire. Wow.
You know,
Does it feel so much more open to you now?
Very much so. And that was the big key, guys. This project up here specifically, and I'm gonna stand about where the edge of this pile was, about right here. This pile was in the way of all the clearing. I do have one more back over here that is another big pile that we are gonna do the exact same thing we've done with this one to clean it up. But this is future site building plans. We're dreaming, we are working through some details, we're thinking about everything that goes into it, thinking about what that building needs to be. We have got to get out of the camper. That is the goal, that is the mission. We made sacrifices 4 years ago and dreams of eventually taming this land.
Okay, I wanna segue for a little bit, a second. Speaking of the camper, there are certain things that have to be done in the camper on a regular basis, and to be completely honest, Kyle does a lot of them without me even having to, from adjusting the temperature and the windows and all that all the time to the black tank.
Oh, the black tank.
Kyle is the black tank specialist.
Oh, I don't want to
And honestly, he does it most of the time when I'm editing, so I don't even know that he's out there taking care of it. And then he comes up when he's done, he says, hey, I just did this, this, and this, and this is where we stand.
Oh, I can tell. Yeah, you
like,
smell good.
All right, thanks, babe. I really appreciate that. However,
Tired of it.
our black tank is a little bit of an issue. We've had a little bit of a problem with some water leaking, and not on the inside, but leaking out of the black tank. Therefore, it has built up quite a bit. And Kyle, bless his heart, our last video, I went over to your parents to upload, and I told your mom, I was like, I feel so bad for Kyle.
Well, we had, if
Oh
you're
my gosh.
familiar with it, we had ourselves a little pyramid building is what we did, and it wouldn't flush. So best way to go about it is you just force a flush over and over and over, and then I time how long it takes to fill it back up and flush it. Then I know how full it is. And so for about 2 hours I did that, and I got about 70% of the way clear.
2 hours. He's under exaggerating there, guys.
I might be a little bit.
He worked on it for 4 hours.
Oh yeah, I had to go get one of those sticks to put down in there to spray. That's right. I forgot about that.
What happened with that stick, babe?
Well, my wife really loves these quick attach things for the hose and everything. I thought, oh, okay, well, I'll just screw it into that one. And yeah, so I might have, it's just, you got to put it down in the hole, right? Well, Camco, this ain't long enough for a swivel stick that goes in a black tank. It should be about this long. My hand is already in the hole. It's in the hole.
Ooh.
And I accidentally quickly detached the wand. Uh-oh, now the hose is gone. Well, meanwhile, your foot's on the switch, so there's water flowing into the toilet, there's water flowing out of the hose, and my wand is in the toilet, the tank that is full of water and muck.
I don't mean to laugh at Kyle in this situation, but in all honesty, it was really funny. I mean, when he was telling me about it later, I felt so bad for him, and I was telling his mom, like, Kyle has spent 4 hours working on our black tank and trying to get it cleared, and then he had to stick his arm down the toilet. I'm sorry, babe. I'm so sorry.
Well, now that I think about it, I keep saying toilet, but guys, a camper toilet is basically a large cereal bowl. So using it to begin with is a feat in and of itself, but you're not reaching into the toilet, you're going past the hole of the toilet. That's immediately the black tank. That's lined with love.
That's disgusting.
Oh,
is
but
what
don't
he's trying to
worry.
say.
You guys know I wear my safety gear in all instances. I had gloves on, I had a mask, I had everything.
So those are the things that we deal with out here that we try not to talk about too much. We try not to complain about, but man, that was a big one. I felt so bad for Kyle, you guys.
Yeah, so if you
So
have
bad.
normal plumbing, if you have good septic, if you're on city, whatever septic is, and you just get to flush your toilet and walk away and not think about it, never
grateful.
take that for granted, because Shannon and I never will take that for granted again.
Nope.
Along with many other things out here, but that's a big one.
That's a really big one.
That's almost number 2, but it's actually number 1. I think that's number 1, black tank. Get rid of the black tank.
I think it's number 1 and number 2.
I would agree with that. No, yeah, we're gonna leave that right there. You guys are doing great. You literally just take all the work that I did and you benefit from it, and you don't go do your own original work. Slackers.
They're like, where are all of our leaves, Dad?
Yeah. By the way, if you saw our last video, you know that I used my dad's Steel MS400C, which is a beast of an awesome chainsaw. We didn't hurt that one, we didn't break anything. But I'd also told you, we've been out here now, living out here for 3 years. We've owned the property for about 4, and I bought a new chainsaw when we first bought the property. And I was bragging about it in the last video, and I fired it up, went to cut, and brrr, pop, blew up in the tree. So I set myself up, but good news. If you guys have a decompression valve on your chainsaw and it ever starts to loosen or back off, which I think is what mine did, that is literally in a hole in the top of the cylinder head. And if that thing comes out at all, you lose all your compression. And that is exactly what we did. I got a tattle on myself. I mixed my own fuel for the first time. I always bought the pre-mixed stuff, but I kind of wanted to alter it. Stan's been teaching me some stuff, we've been playing. And so I used my own fuel for the first time in that saw that day. When it blew up, I didn't tell you, but I was like, you idiot. I'm running too lean, and I literally blew up my engine. But I did not. Actually, it just fired that decompression valve out. I Googled it, and sure enough, decomp blowout is like a common thing. And talked to Stan about it. He came over, we put Teflon tape, we screwed that back in, we torqued it down, fired it up. My chainsaw works again. Oh,
Thank goodness.
thank the Lord, thank you, Stan. And this is a product, I wanted to put it through its paces, really get it hot. I limbed this one yesterday, we put that in the fire, bucked it up into rounds like that. I did that one over there, and it worked. It worked great. The efforts it takes to keep things going out here just feels like a full-time job in and of itself.
It is a full-time job. But
That's okay.
Babe, I cannot get over how good this looks. That really burned down.
That was
It's
a
like
huge
gone.
pile. Huge pile.
Guys, I have to brag on my husband. He is like the best fire maker ever. I mean,
I'm a little bit of a pyromaniac.
the best fire maker ever.
Mom.
Well, hey,
Mom.
welcome back.
Mom, I found this.
You forgot somebody. Did
Herc is so slow. He'll be out in about 5 minutes. What'd you find, buddy?
you get yourself a new bone?
It's a deer leg bone. It's mine.
Oh, there's the
Come
Herc
on,
man.
Pokey Herc. Goodness gracious, you're so slow. Those boys just take themselves out on the trails, and it is hilarious.
Oh, you're still naked.
Oh yeah, I forgot to put my collar on.
Oh,
Oops.
man.
Good thing you're a good boy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, babe, I hate to tell you this, but our procrastination has to end.
I don't want to talk about that.
I know you don't want to talk about it, but we need to talk about it.
We don't need to talk about it. We're just going to do it.
Okay.
Winterization day.
It's going to get cold, guys.
I'm doing it with straw. We're not getting foam. I'm packing up straw bales and letting the cats defend our mice and everything. Defend our camper from mice. That's what we're doing.
I'm down.
Good, because I don't want to tape a bunch of foam right now. I loathe
We are
that
over
every
camper life.
year.
Can you tell people? And some people have made it so much longer than us. But man, guys, living in less than 300 square feet in a camper.
Well,
takes a toll on ya.
the biggest thing too, and we know this now, there was a huge learning lesson when we purchased that camper. It does not have the proper Arctic package. It doesn't have the proper insulation to make it through 4 seasons of extremities, which is what we have here. It had some kind of semi-Arctic marketing got us hard, and the price tag was right. So we've got to do a lot to keep that thing in functioning order through the extremes, the hottest and the coldest, and it's just exhausting. And we're done with it, buddy. We're done with it, Herc, man. You know, I got to thinking about it. The very last business trip I went on when I was in the corporate world to Denver, the room that I stayed in by myself, the room was bigger than our camper. By
Are you
far.
serious?
Oh, yeah. And I was like,
gosh.
huh, things sure have changed a lot. So if that gives you any perspective, when you go on vacation to a hotel, you may be staying in more square footage than we are in the camper. That's just what we chose to do. Kind of unknowingly, right? We just kind of jumped into it ignorantly. And
We did.
hey, we're making it. And again, I'm telling you, as far as gratefulness for everything that the future holds and that we've learned along the way and the progress here, and Hercules is tapping me in the, you know, areas, it makes it all worth it.
Man, but look at this progress.
This
It
looks
looks
good.
really good.
You boys just have fun up here. Don't get too wild.
Oh, you're just gonna give me the cold shoulder and say, let's just go down the hill, huh? Not even gonna let me touch you, huh?
The chickens have been spending a lot of time up there. So do the guineas, but the chickens stay up for longer. The Herc just started coming over and they all started hopping up on the highest part.
Smart chickens.
Hang on, bub.
What you doing, lowrider? Oh, Earl, you're so funny. Spruce, are you tripping yourself up over there?
Nah, it's surgery. I know exactly what I'm doing.
It's amazing the amount of entertainment you can provide them by just cutting down a couple trees.
Yeah.
And they do not disappoint. I do like to wait. I'm totally a spoiler here, but I do like to wait until they've eaten as many leaves as they want to before I go limbing them. They really want them hanging off the tree like that rather than lying on the ground.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it makes sense, babe.
Yeah.
It's so pretty out here.
After we feed the steers, I want to go down this way and look back up this direction and see that pile gone.
Okay.
I also want to hop on the tractor and push that stuff to the middle, let it finish burning up off those hot coals.
I support you.
You know, I was thinking about it. Now, with daylight savings time here, it gets dark of an evening now, like 5:30. Not dark, like pitch black dark, but compared to summertime, it wouldn't be like that until 9:30. So Shannon and I would have 4 more hours of daylight, and we would fill those 4 hours with more stuff that we do out here. We could take care of the animals at different intervals, different times, so that we can work on certain projects. And it was a little bit funny last night after we had the bonfire going. Finally, I settled down, shut the tractor off, put the saws up, and we were just sitting there. And like, we started getting tired. Like, man, we've done some good work. Look at our watches, like, boy, it's probably about time to go down the hill. It was 6:45 p.m. I started to feel like my dad. It's like, oh no, I'm gonna go down there and I'm gonna go to bed at like 8 tonight. It's pretty close to that.
I won't tell you guys what time he fell asleep on the couch.
Now yesterday, Lowrider said, I'm absolutely not going up in my corral. He wanted his food down here with beans.
Get back, big guy.
Oh, I know where the food's at. Mom.
Nope,
Yep,
nope.
Yep. Oh, I do. Hi, buddy. I know, silly boy. You'll get your food here in just a little bit, okay?
Come on, beans.
You're walking amongst plenty of food over there, bub. Lowrider, do you want your own feeder up in your corral today? Or are you gonna eat with Benjamin? Has he been doing your hair a little bit more? That looks like a bean do. Oh my goodness.
Come
He will take your entire
Come on.
hand in his mouth. I think I'm kind of spooking him. I need to get on
Come on,
the
lowrider.
view. Come on, buddy. Run up the hill. Or whatever you call what you do. I don't know though. We've caught you running a little bit. You
Yeah.
got some wheels on you when you decide to use them.
Come on.
There's a boy. Sure, you'll do it when she's got the feed bucket, but you wouldn't do it for me. I saw that speed. There it is. Good boy.
There you go. Man, Beans has been doing some work on your hair today. You've been spending some time in the boutique? The Beans Boutique?
It's the Moo-teak.
The Moo-teak.
Come on, get it right. Get it right.
That's a pretty good one.
Well, he's funny like that. You know, the other day I heard this clanking around. We usually give him it can take him up to 20 minutes sometimes to finish that, if not almost a half hour.
Yeah.
But I heard some clanking around. I was like, oh, cool, he's gonna let himself out. No, Beans was gonna let himself in, only he couldn't get his head in between here, and he kept pushing until this slid on the inside of it, and he pushed it all the way down and had Lowrider pinned in here like he was gonna get some kind of medical attention or something. And Lowrider's just sitting there like,
what are you doing?
is this what you meant to do? And then I came up to open it and Beans wouldn't even move. He's like, I'm getting in there.
Oh, that's
it's like, I know, dude, he's a goober.
How funny. Man, what a gorgeous day. We got to soak this up while it lasts because this is not going to last for too long.
Yeah.
Benjamin, would you just let him eat? You are such a goof trope. We leave that open just a little bit so Lowrider can let himself out, but Beans always tries to let himself in. It's exactly what Kyle was talking about he did the other day. I think that's going to do exactly what you wanted it to and restart. You've got at least 2 spots that you've got some flames going.
Yeah, I may need to come get this stuff off the skirt. I don't like pushing those root balls in there too bad because there's a lot of dirt and rock in there, but that rock will actually get hot enough to kind of act like a big coal.
Okay. There's another one down underneath there. I saw some flames.
This one right here, yeah. Well, that's why I just pushed the whole pile back again because there's coals on the backside there. If I can get that light stuff back there to dry out and light, it should bring it this way with the wind.
Great job, fire builder.
Hey, thanks.
This is incredible.
I am so excited to replicate what we just did there, right here. I am still gonna have to chop that one down a bit because there's especially this big white oak right here, I've said it 100 times, we're really trying to save this tree. But I can see from here all the way down to the driveway, and now when that last bit burns up today, we'll be able to see all the way over to the steer pin and really understand. I think I cleared close to between 2 and 3 acres.
Oh, wow.
I really do.
Okay.
From that edge over to that way. This is gonna be glorious. Once this is gone and we can see, oh yeah.
This is exciting. This is really exciting. Progress, guys, progress.
Yeah.
I find every hidden treasure. I tell no one where it's at. Stay away from me, goats.
Well, we're gonna enjoy this last comfortable day of fall, and then we're gonna have the 2 days of winter. We'll enjoy those two, just in a different manner. Guys, we love and appreciate you. We thank you so much for coming along on this journey with us. We're gonna go winterize. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.